Hi, my name is John Hayden from Enfield, Connecticut. Today I would like to share with you in my own words the topic of karma, what it is, what it means to you, and how you can change your karma. Buddhism teaches that life is eternal, that there is no beginning or end of time. We live lifetime after lifetime repeating the cycle of birth and death while creating causes in each existence, both good and bad. In Buddhism, causes are consisted of thoughts, words, and deeds. That's right, thoughts and words do count. Karma is like a cumulative bank account of all causes made since time without beginning. The effects of those causes are in direct proportion to the causes that are made. I think it's very important to point out some examples that back up the concept of eternal life. I feel that the concepts or theory of any philosophy or religion should be based on real-life examples that have been proven to be true. So the question is, does the existence of eternal life make sense theoretically? Well, first of all, there was Albert Einstein's theory that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only transfer or change form. He also said, quote, "When you come right down to it, everything is energy," end quote. Buddhism teaches that your life, your energy, with a myriad of causes in it, continues to exist in the universe for eternity. Then there's the four seasons. For example, spring is like the beginning of life in which everything starts to bloom. In the summer, everything is flourishing, the grass is growing, the plants, the trees. Then in fall, things start to decline and the leaves turn color and fall off the trees. And then in winter, like death, everything goes dormant. But like a rose bush in the winter, the rose bush always has the potential for life. It is always there. When the right environmental conditions exist like the spring season, the rose bush begins to grow buds and repeat the cycle of life in which Buddhism is birth, old age, sickness, and death. So death becomes the potential for life. Like going to sleep at night, we refresh our bodies and wake up anew. I'd like to read a quote from SGI President Ikeda. He said, quote, "Buddhism views the idea that our lives end with death as a serious delusion. It sees everything in the universe, everything that happens, as part of a vast living web of interconnection. The vibrant energy we call life flows throughout the universe, has no beginning or end. Life is a continuous dynamic process of change. Why then should human life be the one exception? Why should our existence be an arbitrary one-shot deal disconnected from the rhythms of life?" End quote. There are no coincidences in Buddhism. Everything is based on the law of cause and effect. This means the very family that you were born into, the friends that you have, your financial well-being, and even your health. Every aspect of your life and circumstances were created and designed by the causes you have made since time without beginning. I would like to explain why the existence of law and cause and effect makes sense even if you don't practice Buddhism. This is what we do know. Every day we base our entire lives on cause and effect. For example, we go to work to get paid. We go to college to better our future. We save money so that we can retire. We treat others well so we can be treated in kind. Now, doesn't it make sense that your destiny is also based on cause and effect? Some religions teach that we do not have full control of our destiny, that a god or supreme deity ultimately controls our destiny. We only live one lifetime, and when we die, we go permanently to some beautiful place such as heaven, or some horrific eternal torture chamber known as hell. Hell, in Buddhism, is a state of life just like anger or animality is. The difference is that it's a hell on earth. We can experience hell at any time based on external circumstances. It is a state of life that we experience when we suffer a great misfortune or tragedy, or when we are in a deep suffering or despair. Sometimes hell is characterized by the impulse to destroy ourselves and everything around us. Now, we all have good and bad karma, but I have a question for you. Is there any bad karma that you would like to change? I know that some of you are experiencing some very difficult challenges in your lives. Health challenges, financial worries, suffering from anxiety, lack of self-esteem, or lack of confidence and courage. I sincerely want to help you to overcome those challenges and improve the quality of your life. In short, I would like to help you transform and change your destiny. Now, how is all this possible? I would like to teach you how you can change your karma by harmonizing with the universal law of cause and effect. But before I do, I would like to talk about some other laws that we're able to use to our benefit every day. Again, my intention is to provide not just theories and concepts, but real-life examples that such laws can exist. First of all, there's the law of gravity. Now, no one can escape this law. For example, if you walk off the edge of a building, you're going to go straight down unless you have a parachute or your jetpack on your back. We first learned of this law when we were young children, when we tripped and fell and skinned our knees on the sidewalk. Then there's electricity. At one time, we didn't have electricity, so we used candles as our light source. Then Thomas Edison came along and invented the light bulb. So just imagine how electricity has dramatically improved the quality of our lives. Then there's electromagnetic waves in the air that led to the invention of the telephone by Alexander Graham Bell. We may not be able to see these electromagnetic waves, but we know that they are there based on actual proof that they exist. At one time, we delivered messages by Pony Express. People would travel long distances to convey the simplest of messages. Now we can just pick up the phone and talk to anywhere and just about anywhere in the world. It does not matter whether or not we originally believed in these laws or not. These laws have been proven to be true. Now, we can choose to utilize the benefits of these laws, or we can be silly and reject them. We could go back to using candles rather than electricity, or we can use Pony Express instead of the telephone. However, that wouldn't make much sense now, would it? Why not take advantage of these natural laws which can dramatically improve our lives? Similarly, we can choose to embrace the universal law of cause and effect and harmonize with it, and as a result improve our lives, or we can reject it. By embracing this law, we can enjoy increased hope, courage, confidence, vitality, wisdom, compassion, or we can continue to experience a low state of life like a hellish or anger nature and other undesirable life states. We can choose to change our karma so that we do not have to experience our bad karma lifetime after lifetime. We can change our outlook on our environment by changing ourselves first instead of hoping that others will change. And we can share this wonderful law of cause and effect with our friends, family, and other human beings that are seeking to improve their lives. We can create a peaceful world where everyone is equal and everyone has the chance to become happy and succeed in all aspects of their lives. We can help people to overcome illness or sickness or misery and suffering. We can create a peaceful society where everyone wins in their own unique way. Now, what is the law of cause and effect? It is the universal law that governs everything. It is the universal law of causality. It is the natural rhythm and flow of all things. There is a rhythm to everything in life. For example, there's a rhythm to dancing. There's a rhythm to driving a car. There's a rhythm to gymnastics. And there's even rhythm to the molecules moving slowly inside of a wooden chair. The goal of our Buddhist practice is to reveal our enlightened nature, our highest self, to unlock the inherent and unlimited potential within all people, to improve our inherent qualities we don't like and strengthen what we do like. Buddhism calls it human revolution, a revolution of our own character. With consistent Buddhist practice, we can be in rhythm with the law of the universe. We will start to see that we are at the right place at the right time for the things that we need to further our happiness. We can develop great wisdom so that when we make decisions in life, those decisions end up benefiting us in the long run. Our lives will start to move in the direction that we desire, in the direction of happiness and truth. So how do we change our karma and harmonize with this law of cause and effect? There are three things. Number one, learn and start to chant nam-myoho-renge-kyo as soon as possible. Chant as much and often as you can. I would encourage you to start chanting 15 to 30 minutes each day. Don't delay, start today. For pronunciation of nam-myoho-renge-kyo, visit www.howtochant.org. Number two, attend a local SGI meeting. Meetings are held at nearly 3,000 locations nationwide. I will be happy to help you find a meeting that is nearest you. I can be reached on my cell phone at 860-205-3995. You can learn from these compassionate men and women who are working for their own happiness and the happiness of others. Number three, try to start studying Buddhism a little each day. The more you study, the more you will see how much Buddhism makes sense and how it relates to daily life. To start, I would review the content on our organization's international website. It has videos, member stories, so much packed with so much information. And that can be found on www.sgi.org. Or you can also buy a great book called The Buddha in Your Mirror, co-authored by Woody Hochwender. Before I close, I would like to teach you the pronunciation of nam-myoho-renge-kyo. First, there's nam-myoho-renge-kyo. Nam-myoho-renge-kyo. So when you chant the phrase, it sounds like this. It's very rhythmical. Nam-myoho-renge-kyo. 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 And then once you get the pronunciation down pat, it would sound, and you'd speed it up a little bit, and it'd sound like this. Nam-myoho-renge-kyo. 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 When you chant, please chant for whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in life. This is not a begging kind of prayer, but rather a determination or a vow to do your best to achieve your dreams and goals. So make a top 10 list of the things you would like to accomplish and write it down on paper. And this way you'll be able to gauge whether chanting is working or not. For example, chant for better health, a better job, improving your relationships, or even a new car. Whatever it is that brings out the power and the passion in your prayer, that's what I would like you to chant about. So start to try to chant at least like 15 to 30 minutes each day. The key is consistency. Chant every day before you go to work and any time in the evening. Please feel free to chant any time during the day when you have free time. Determine to set the pace for your day by chanting in the morning. If you win in the morning, you will win all day. And also, please share this video with your friends so that they can become happy and change their karma too. This video can be found on a URL I set up, and it's called www.changeyourkarma.org. Again, www.changeyourkarma.org. Well, that's it for now. You now have the basics to get started testing the waters of Buddhist faith. The rest is up to you. I am here to support you any way that I can. Please reach out to me anytime via text message, phone call, or even Facebook. I sincerely care about your happiness. Thanks and have a great day.